Hello, it's Adrian from the Tactical Game Europe, and today we are going to work on the aggregate. So the aggregate is the shooting drill in Tactical Game. So it's very important because it's one stage and it's count for a lot of points. So either you are very good at shooting or either it's very difficult for you and you are slow and not accurate. And we're going to give you some tips to shoot better and to be more accurate and not to do any error. So first error that you can do is when you get to the range is not to check your zero on your pistol. You need to have a clean gun, an old gun, and to check your zero. This is the basic to start at training and to start in competition. Sometimes I see people with a pistol that jam all the time. You need a pistol that works and you need also a rifle that works. So let's check the pistol, what I've did with this. So first rule is to check your zero. Why? Because my first shot was here. So I did a grouping here, just a bit higher when I clicked. This is an error and I think I was too low because I tried to make 15 meter zero with the red dot. I'm just in the alpha in the center of the target. So this is a PCSL target. This is the new target that we will use for some drills. So that's why I like to use it. And my last shot is here. If you start the competition or if you start your training with shots low or a little bit lower like this, it's not going to be very interesting for you. So first thing, clean gun, oil gun, and check your zero. So aggregate number one. So it's pistol speed barricade. You use a VTAC barricade. Everybody knows the VTAC. It's very good for training because you are in awkward position and it's not comfortable. So that's why we use it. Here you will shoot on 5 positions. So one position is outside, let's say from the barricade, up, okay? And then you have to use this port, this port, this port, this port, then make a reload and go up again. It's 2 shots at 18 yards, so it's 16.5 meters. And the target is a metal target and it's square normally, but we don't have square. So today it's a circle and it's 20 centimeters. So is it easy? I would say yes, it's quite easy for accuracy at this distance. So 16 meters, a target that is 20 centimeters, it's quite easy, but we use a VTAC. 2 things that is difficult. First, it's a competition, so you need to go faster. You have some weight on you, so it's not that easy. And of course, the VTAC is not comfortable when you shoot. The major problem that can happen here is if you shoot the barricade. So you need to understand that in tactical games, safety is first. And if you shoot the barricade, you will be much DQ. You cannot shoot the barricade. And that happened at nationals with an elite athlete. So even if you are a very good shooter, because of the stress, because of you're tired or something like that, it can happen. Be sure that you take off your finger off your trigger. If you shoot from here, because of the distance between your red dot and the barrel, maybe you will be here and you will see the target. So it's 2 strategies. One strategy is to put the pistol inside, but it's a little bit slower, let's say, because you need to move inside and go outside. And the second strategy is to shoot behind the barricade. But if you touch the barricade just a little bit, you will be DQ. So be very careful on that. One error also that I saw on YouTube with a team, one guy started the stage without ammo. So just check your magazine. So here it's a stage where you need 2 magazines and the ammo, the magazine can be full. So have full magazine. Don't start with an empty magazine or don't start with 5 rounds. Or don't mess up. You need to check your magazine, you need to be fast, you need to be accurate, and you need to have some strategy and you need to have some training. This is not natural for, let's say, average shooter. So you need to buy or build a VTAC. There is some plan to build it online, so it's very easy to build one. And you need to train, because here you need to use the 5 position, but you can make the reload where you want. So you can start from up or you can start from the bottom. So it's as you want. We'll do the 2 strategy, let's say, to start from the bottom and to start from up, and we'll see which one is better. And today we are using the Canik TTI Combat. When you buy it, you have everything in the box. You have an holster, you have a compensator. It's like a custom gun, but very cheap. The value of this pistol is really the accuracy because of the match trigger. So it's not the best, because we can always do the best, but it's a very good pistol out of the box for a new shooter. So that's why we are using it today. And we are using an red dot Holosun, so it's the 507 comp. So it's the big window one. And the timer, because this is a competition, so we need the timer, is Shooter Global Timer, the best timer ever. It's really the best timer. If you are trying to find a good timer to train, Shooter Global is very good. You can connect this with your phone. You can have history of all your training, so it's good. So Shooter, load and make ready. So this is what you need to wait the referee to say to you. So I'm loaded, I'm in the magazine. So the start position is with your hand are lower than your belt, so you need to be like this. And you need to be behind the barricade just like this. So Shooter, are you ready? Stand by. I did not hear.
You didn't hit.
Kurwa, Shooter, are you ready? Stand by. Gloves are okay, but it's minus something, so I have gloves, but gloves are time 39:65. So I can easily improve on few things. First, I did not train enough on the VTAC. That's 100% for sure. Second, here, because I always train to make the mag reload, mag change up. When I was kneeling, it was really hard for me to get this magazine, so I should have put it a little bit backward. So just more training. So let's do it again. If I can go faster, for sure, if you put your pistol inside the barricade, it's more stable. It's more stable, but it's a little bit slower than to move around. But I don't want to shoot the barricade. So my strategy is to put the pistol inside. So this time I will put the magazine a little bit behind. It will be more easy for me to take it. So this also is very important for you when you train, is where to put your magazine, specifically on an exercise like that, when you need to be fast. So the reload was a little bit better, so my time is slower, 36:41. So because of the miss, I was slower with a timer, even if it's not the best info, let's say, but you can see time in between shots, so you can see which port you are slower or faster. You can do it with a video also, but it's interesting to see which port is easier for you. For me, everything is easy, but I would like to see what people did at National. So I thought I will take my phone and I will look the time at National to see who is faster. One of the difficult thing here, because we are in Poland, at Poland Shooting Center, is it's cold. So my hand and my finger is getting cold. I can feel that it's burning, but it's not excuse. You need to train, no off season, so train every day. So if it's hot, if it's cold, if it's raining, you need to train, of course. At tactical game competition, you have no excuse. So you have one time that you can do it. Either you fail or either you win. So do not have any excuse and go train. Raman, are you ready?
Special operator. Today I will shoot with Ruger RXM. So this is my new pistol. It's empty. Checked. It's basic pistol, so I don't have red dot as Adrian, so I have more way to excuse. I will shoot this exercise for the first time in my life. Probably that will be also my first time with the VTAC, so we will see how it will go. Let's go shoot!
Too fast.
Kurwa! Git. Kurwa. No ammo.
No ammo, so you failed the drill.
I failed the drill. Yes. You have to train. It's not that easy when you are aiming like this. So you have to train with the VTAC. I was trying to be too fast on my on my skills. You have to be slow. You have to be accurate, and don't be. Go train. Yep. Red dot is very nice to have. First, the canic feels very nice in hand because of the grip. It's have very nice structure and it's grip very well. The trigger, yes, it's completely different than my RXM. Here is very nice, smooth, and it's feel more premium.
Yes.
It feels very nice.
Let's try if you are more accurate with matte trigger and red dot. So how is red dot?
You see that?
Yes. So that's why when you miss, that's why you miss, because you limp pressed, right? Red dot.
Shooting with the red dot is much easier because you can focus on your target. You don't have to match the lines.
It's like a little bit of cheating. When you aim for the target, what can happen when you are a new shooter is that you can anticipate the shot and that you will do this. We can see that the cameraman did it. So Damien, you did it. You can put the video. If you aim in the middle, you can miss the target very easily with the lower shot because we try to compensate the recoil. I'm gonna give you a tip. It's not maybe the best tip, but you don't need to aim in the middle. You can aim a little bit higher and you have more chance to touch the target. So of course, left and right, you need to be good and aim in the center, but up and down, try to aim here. You have less chance to aim too high than to aim too low. So the most important in life is not think that you're the best, is to check if you're the best, and I'm not the best. So, who is the best in tactical game? It's Epner. Hello, Epner.
Hello there.
This, at National, his time is 19.22. How does he do this? First, he's the best. He train every day, but he have a good strategy. So the first strategy that he do is he start with the lower port. So he goes down, bing, bing, and it doesn't go in the port. So he stay outside and try to move quickly. And when he's here, he make the reload being up. So I think it's the fastest method, and I will copy him and I will try to beat him. Now we are using the SIG P211 as a pistol. So it's a 1911 with a comp. So it's help with recoil. The Canic also had a comp, but it's two different pistols because this one is more heavy. And here we have the Vortex Defender XL. So it's like the Holosun. It's a big window, two competitor. I prefer Vortex, so let's see what I can do with this and with the Jacob Epner strategy. A little bit too confident. Yes, it's crazy. 27-10, so a little bit better. I lose a lot of time because I'm not, again, trained enough with going in the position. Just the fact that I go low, it was not low enough, so I did not take the good position. And I need to be faster moving position from position. Not happy, not happy.
I will also try the Hepner strategy, starting from the bottom. Let's go.
You have the time.
Ah. Time is very good. Time is very good. So my time is 66 seconds. It is what it is. It is what it is. I should hear.
You're too low.
Yes, I'm
Where
too low.
did you put your red dot?
I tried to be in the middle.
Yes.
Yes,
And you did not listen to my tip, that's for sure. I do think a way to improve is to understand your errors. So we can say that Damian's shoot too low, but we don't see at the end the grouping because you shoot outside from the metal target. So how to improve for yourself is to shoot on a target. This is not really a square, but make a square 20 on 20 centimeters, 8 inch on 8 inch. Here you will see your, let's say, pattern. So if you're always 2 on the left, 2 on the right, or 2 on the low, and I do think this is the way to improve. This with the metal target is your exam, and this is your training session. Of course, training on metal is very good because you hear the sound, and this is the TTG exercise. But to see your pattern and to see your grouping, you can shoot like, let's say 5, 10, 20 drills on one target, and you will see at the end your grouping. If you need to improve your accuracy, you need to improve your speed. If you need to move a little bit your red dot because the 0 is not correct for what you do.
Uh-oh. Also, tip from the beginning shooter, try to remember where you put the magazine, because I put it here. I was trying to look here, but there is nothing, so I have to lose time also for grabbing this one. No comments? No comments? No comments? No comments.
Shooter, load and make ready. Time is good. I think I'm way better on this one, but timer is the most important. 22:69, not that bad, but I'm not at Hefner level yet. I need to improve, like when the beep goes, I need to know exactly what I'm doing. And here I have the beep and I'm like, where do I go? So I really need to drop and to be sure of what I do. This is something that you can improve with dry fire. Okay, you can have a barricade, you can use airsoft. You need to be sure of your position and to be on target at the moment that you drop. Are not able to find, you have no time to find your target. Everything was going good, and then when you have a small problem, you have a brain fart and then you miss. Time, brain 23:59, not so good, but because I missed, because of, let's say, stress or brain damage, I will do it again. So here I can see that I improve, and I improve in my head, like mentally I know exactly what I need to do. So first is really the position. So this is only dry fire that will improve you. You don't need to shoot, just to know the position, how to move your body. And second, I'm focusing now my vision, let's say, on the port. I do something stupid at the beginning. I was like focusing on the target, but then you lose the target because you're going down. Here I'm just focusing on the port, and this is what I need to do on the first shoot, and I need to find the target in the port. Let's try to beat Hefner. Also, something very important, and we did not discuss about that, is ammo. So there is like standard ammo, 115 grain, 124 grain, but also you can have ammunition that are to the factor. So the factor is 125 or 130, but they have less recoil. So this also improve your performance because you have less recoil with your gun, and you can make fast follow-up shot. So it's very important to have good ammunition. Also, not an excuse, but it's 0 degrees. I'm gonna shoot again. I'm addicted to this. Time 20:56. So this is my best time of today. And because I cannot lose, I will do it one last time because the training is ending and we need to do another video. So let's do it one last time. Here I touch. So I'm DQ. Here on my last try of the drill, I'm DQ. So this is the danger part when you try to go fast and you're, let's say, tired. So here clearly we can see that I touch the barricade. So if you are on tactical game competition and you do this, then you go home. So really it's important to train on this drill, not to do this, and to be more focused. So here I was a little bit too low. I will get more training and I did not beat Hepner today, so I will try to do it and send the video as a short or something like that. We'll see next week when the video will be finished if I can make it. So we are after the training, so we did only one training today and we learned a lot. Damien, so it was your first day on the VTAC and specifically on this aggregate, so aggregate number 1. What did you feel about everything that you learned today?
Okay, at first, I'm shooting more shitty than I was thinking I'm shooting. So, this is very important to not go as fast as you think you are. It's important to go slow, especially if you are starting with the shooting. It's not that easy shooting with the different angles in different direction from the 9-hole. So at first, go slow. The second thing is you should have red dot for the tactical games, because red dot is way better option for aiming and making competition.
I do think that what you lack also is because you are a new shooter. It's your first pistol, the Ruger that you just bring today. You always think, like new shooter, always think that they need to learn how to shoot with iron sight, but today you could see the difference. So I do think, especially for tactical game, that you need to buy a red dot, make the correct zero, so at 15 meters, that's what we did today. And you need after to know how to shoot accurately. So we can see that you have the problem like every beginners, so you anticipate the recoil. So it's like everything is low. And also when I give you the tip, so the tip is to aim a little bit higher on the metal plate, you forget it. Yeah. So this is the problem, is when you are beginner, you have a lot of things to remember, and you need to focus step by step and reach the goal that you're set. So maybe the first goal is 100% accuracy, and then to implement a little bit of speed.
Yes, you don't need to know how to shoot iron sights. Yes, that's right. I think it's a waste of ammo. Maybe not in the tactical or self-defense or something like this, because you always have a second option of aiming if your red dot is dead. But in the sport, you probably always will have a red dot. You will have batteries for exchange. Yes, this is very important.
And what do you think about the strategy? Because today we used two strategy. One was to start from top and one start from the bottom. What do you think about that?
Maybe this is better to start with the lower position, yes, because if you are standing, you have easy access for your mag to change mag. If you're starting from the above, there is really hard to reach for the mag from here, yes, so you will lose time. I think nice to try what is better for you. If you should start from the above, from standing, or you should try to start with the lower position.
And also the VTAC, it was the first for you. Everybody thinks it's easy to shoot behind VTAC. What did you feel when you were changing position? Is it easy? Is it comfortable to shoot behind the VTAC?
No, because I was focusing not to shoot VTAC. If you are changing position, 45 degrees hole, you have to squeeze like this, and then everything's changed, to be honest, yes, because you are standing like this, you have to twist your pistol, or you have like this. But it's completely different for me. You have to train to be good.
I do think this exercise, this aggregate, can be mastered, let's say, with dry fire. Of course, it's for me 80%. You still need to shoot 20% to be 100%. But like the moving part is everything you can do on dry fire, and especially like going to the ground. This is the strategy that I copied from Epner. Is you need, when you go to the ground, to be able to see the target immediately, and this is just positioning. And after, when you move port to port, you just need to move your body. So like this is a simple way, but at some point my knees was not on the ground. And when I want to go up or when I want to go down, I was not stable. So you really need to dry fire this and to do it maybe 100 times. You can shoot only 1 round per port and not 2 rounds, just for training, and try to move as fast as possible and continue this drill. But I do think the most difficult is moving between port to port. And that's, let's say, it, because if you know how to shoot, the difficult part is just moving port to port. And I do think that the problem also was to try to go too fast. So I could see with you, and I did it also, so brain fart, so your brain is not working anymore. At some point, when you miss and you want to make the follow-up shot, you miss. And on this stage, where it's only speed, you lose too much time to miss. So it's like you need 100% accuracy. So Epner did it in 1922. He was really fast. He had some miss, but I do think if you make it like a perfect, you can be near 20 seconds. So accuracy is very important, moving in between port. And last thing, have no jam, because in this aggregate, in this shooting stage, if you have any jam, then you lose too much time. So you have to have a clean gun, a loop gun, and good ammo, of course, to be very fast.
Yes, and also you can practice changing mags, yes, because you are losing time not for shooting, but just for changing mag.
Yeah, changing mag also can, if you are like really trying to go fast, sometimes you can miss the mag well. So you need really to practice with your gear, how to change the mag well and how to change the magazine. And what we say on the strategy of the port, if you start from the bottom, you will make the reload when you are on the up position. And if you have the other strategies, so to start from the up, when you make the magazine change, you will be on your knees and you need to find the magazine. It's not that easy. So it's more natural, because when you do IPSC or PCSL, you're up, you're never on your knees. So I do think the Epner strategy on this stage is better. I do think really that you can dry fire at home. Like you make this VTAC from cardboard or from wood, and you can just train shooting from port to port and you will improve. I did not beat Epner today, but this is my new challenge of this week, to try to make a video where I beat him.
It was cold today, so you know.
Yeah, of course it was cold, but no excuse. So how to improve on this exercise for the speed barricade drill is to know how to shoot. So you need to be accurate. So you need to shoot at 16.5 meters, so 18 yards. And you need a 20 centimeter square target. And I don't think that you need to train with metal target, because you will not see where is your grouping. So what we did with Damian is that we put a white target, and then after we can see where he missed. And this is one way to improve. Make reloads. You can win some time, or you can lose a lot of time with reloads.
You need to know where is your mag.
Yes.
Because if you put in the wrong pouch for the mag, you will lose time, you will look for this and you're gonna lose it.
Yes, the magazine can be in different positions depending on your gear, but sometimes when we are up and we want to make reload, we put the magazine in front. And if you're kneeling and your magazine is in front, it's really hard to make the reload. So just find a strategy and find where to place your magazine to be very fast on this. And just train behind VTAC, because I think this is the only option. It's, let's say, static, but it's a little bit moving. It's static but moving. And I did the mistake. So at the end, I was, let's say, tired. It was the end of the training and I wanted to go too fast and I shot the barricade. So if you do this in a competition, and tactical game competition, then you are DQ. It's not a stage DQ, it's match DQ, because you cannot shoot any barricade. So be very careful with this. We try also the strategy of putting the gun in the port. For me, putting the gun on the barricade, yes, it's safe, but you lose too much time. So I was just outside from the barricade, but at the end, trying to go as fast as possible, then I made the mistake. So here it's training, it's no consequence. I just look stupid, but in competition you need maybe not to go 100% as fast as possible, but try to be safe on the barricade, because this can destroy your match.
Thank you for watching. Let us know in the comments if you ever shoot VTAC. How do you like this video? If we should do more of these videos to, I don't know, say something from our perspective.
And how to train,
Yes.
simply. It's what we try to do today is we try to show a new shooter and a more advanced shooter and the time difference and how we can improve. It's when you watch a video on YouTube, it's always like the best shooter, but it's interesting to see also the beginner and how we improve, and but also your mindset. What did you find? I think when today you came, you were like, oh, my gun is going to shoot well without red dot. And then after the first time you tried, you were like, maybe I will put a red dot. So
Yes.
it's interesting to see like reality check,
Yes. Yes.
I think just after this video is buying just a red dot.
Don't be poor, buy a red dot. This is very good advice.
And we are at Poland Shooting Center. Here we sell training. So if you want to come to train for Tactical Game, you can send us an email. It will be in the description. And we are making a new competition. So one-day competition. Tactical Game competition is on 2 days. And now we are making skirmish. So it's on 1 day. It's the same as Tactical Game. And there is 4 stages. 2 are shooting and sport. 1 is only shooting, so that's why we do the aggregate, because it's the shooting drills, and 1 is only for sports. So we'll make 4 skirmish in 2026, and we will put the date just below. So if you want to come to train and you want to come to compete, feel free to come. So it's the end of the video. If you like this video, please subscribe, like and comment, and see you soon for Tactical Games.
Yo.